no leg workout starts without dry scooping some pre. I think we'll go double scoop today because it's going to be legs. Cut that. That didn't go well at all. Some people might think, why would you go to Marbella in January? And this is the answer. Wake up every morning, not a cloud in the sky, good vibes, positivity, sun hitting the face. So this is Real Paddle Club Marbella. I'm gonna put this out there and say it is one of the best gyms in the world. Great people, great equipment, great atmosphere, unreal spot. I am back on YouTube in what has been about 5 years. I'm currently in Marbella. I've been here for the past 3 weeks. I wanted to start off 2023 in a positive environment. I was here last summer. The gym here, Paddle Club, is the best gym that I've ever trained at. The vibe, the atmosphere, the people, the equipment. I've honestly had some of my best sessions here. I had a few weeks to kill at the start of this year to come out and train before my resting schedule picks up. So I'm ready. I put a poll on my Instagram last week as to what we're gonna train, and it's legs. So we're gonna hit a big leg session today. First video, it seems right to start with a leg session. So I'm gonna take you through what I'm currently doing at the moment for legs while I've been here in Marbella. I did the workout that we are gonna do today last week, and I honestly didn't walk right for about 4 days. So it was a good session. I'm not here trying to break any records. I'm not here trying to compete with anyone in the social media world or the fitness industry. I'm just gonna show you how I train, raw, authentic training, what has worked for me, what has taken me from a skinny 18, 19-year-old kid to a guy with decent physique now. I'm happy with the progress that I've made. I'm 30 years old. I feel like I'm coming into my prime. I have no injuries. I have no niggles. I've never had a gym injury. I wrestle obviously full time, and I've never had a wrestling industry because I feel like how I train is a mixture of bodybuilding, but also body conditioning, CrossFit, if you want to call it. And it's worked best for me. So I'm going to take you through legs today. Hope you enjoy it. This is the first video of many. I'm going to start documenting my training again and give hopefully people out there a little bit of advice, a little bit of tips. It may work for you, it may not, but it's all about trying stuff, seeing if it works for you, and adapting your training and your programs accordingly. So with that being said, I gotta give a quick shout out to Bear Grips, who sent me out these knee sleeves. Yes, I'm getting older, my knees are fine, but I still like the added protection of having knee sleeves on when I train legs, so shout out to these. I had the version of these before. They lasted me about 2 years. I wrestled with them on consistently for like 2 years, hundreds of matches, and my knees were so supported and protected. And these are now the new version that I've got, and they're great. So these are my leg day essentials: knee sleeves, pre-workout, and a monster. I am a heart attack waiting to happen. Second scoop lucky. So I'm gonna wait for the delicious pre-workout tingles to kick in, and then we're gonna get cracking my legs. Why I haven't been on YouTube or filmed stuff on YouTube in a very long time is probably, admittedly, I was so involved in, or so engrossed in my professional wrestling career that I never really focused or had time for anything else. I was wrestling before COVID, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, some days 6 days a week when I was wrestling at Butlin's holiday camp. So I was so focused on my wrestling career, trying to make it to WWE, trying to make it to a big company, that, you know, I was a personal trainer qualified before I started wrestling, and I even stopped all that just to fully focus on wrestling. And now, as of late, I've really found my passion for putting out content to hopefully help people and inspire people out there that will view it and see it. So I'm really excited to dive back in, to make content, to make videos like this, to put stuff out there. If there's anything you want to see, anything that you want me to film or record, then you can obviously comment and stuff. You can check out my Instagram as well. But I just feel now is the right time to dive back into my personal training, my online coaching. I really want to work with people that are maybe struggling with motivation, inspiration, or just their own training themselves. I want to work with people, I want to help people, I want to inspire people, and I want to show people that with consistency, dedication, discipline, that you will make progress. It's just all about having a goal and sticking to it and finding your why, because when you want something bad enough, you won't make the excuses. You will get the work done. No matter how hard it is, no matter how much it sucks, you will get the work done if it's really that important to you. But enough of me talking. It is time to go and kill these legs. When I had first started training in my first couple of years, I was very much a chest and triceps, back and biceps, skipped legs for quite a long time, shoulders and arms, and I would say that I have seen the best progress in my physique probably over the past 2 years. Push, pull, legs, but then I do throw in 2 conditioning workouts each week because with wrestling, I don't want to get too big and too restricted and rigid. I've got to stay agile for wrestling. I got to be able to move. I got to have good cardio, so that's why I do 2 body conditioning sessions a week. So I will do a push, pull, legs, body conditioning, rest, and then I will do a push, pull, body conditioning again. Sometimes if I'm not wrestling at the weekend, I will do 2 leg sessions in the week, but the body conditioning session that I do, there's a lot of front squats in it anyway, a lot of thrusters, so I'm still hitting the legs on that. But I make sure to hit legs at least once a week, hard, balls to the wall. And if you're training legs right, it should take you probably almost a week to recover anyway before you're ready to go again. So, but you know, for me, I'd say my tip is just, you know, I always tried to worry about staying lean and trying to stay shredded, and it probably hindered my progress and my development, my physique. Whereas now I just get the calories in. I check myself in the mirror, I check the skills once a week. I'm currently sitting just over 100 kilos. I'm happy with that weight. Obviously, body dysmorphia, I always want to get bigger, but when I see myself and stuff, I am making progress, and that's the main thing. As long as you always see yourself making that progress month to month, then you know you're on the right track. To any of the young lads out there that might be watching this, get the calories in while you've got a fast metabolism, while you can get away with it. Get the food in, train your legs, train hard, and get it done. So this leg workout starts with 4 sets of abductor and adductor, 15 to 20 reps, really just focusing on trying to get the hips warm, getting the gooch warm, really just getting ready for the workout ahead, mental prep. I also throw in some bodyweight squats in between sets of this just to kind of focus on getting loose, going through the motions, and getting the mind, like I say, ready for the big heavy workout that is ahead. Then we move on to a few sets of light leg extensions, just trying to warm up the knees. I'm getting old, I'm 30 years old now, so I got to protect my knees. I used to be able to just walk in, get onto the bar and start squatting, but now I really focus on getting a good warm up before my heavy compound lifts. So warm up done, I stretched, but no one wants to see me stretching my balls and my gooch. And then we did abductor and adductor, 4 set, and then we did some light leg extensions just to get the knees warm. And now we're going to start with the first working exercise, back squat, 2 feeler sets, 3 to 4 working sets. Let's hit it. So I'll be honest, back squat is not always an exercise which is in my leg day program, but I threw them in this day. I was feeling it, so we warmed up with a nice feeler set of just 60 kg, again focusing on nice control on the way down, feeling the weight, getting good depth, and then squeezing and flexing the quads on the way up. Second feeler set, 80 kg, nothing crazy. Again, I don't want to tax my legs too much because I know I'm about to do a couple of heavy sets in a second. So again, we're just trying to feel the movement here, go through the motions, really get that mind and muscle connection, and then get ready for those big heavy sets that are coming. So here we have the first working set, 120 kg, aiming for 8 to 10 reps. I hadn't actually done back squat in a good few weeks before this workout because, as I've spoken about in videos before, hack squat, single leg press, banded pendulum, those are all exercises that I've really been doing at the moment, and I feel like they've helped me get the best leg progress. I do love back squats, don't get me wrong, and people swear by them back in the day, Arnold, Tom Platz, all the top bodybuilders, but for me, I've honestly seen some of my best leg progress using machines. So I still throw in back squat now and again, but for me, I found that they are not crucial for me to build big legs. So, those back squats, nothing special, nothing crazy, 120 kg, nothing to write home about, but at 6'2", back squats suck. But I'd rather go a little bit lighter, balls to the wall, get some good reps in, because then I've got to leave some in the tank for hack squat and pendulum squat, which we're about to hit now. So, on to my favorite leg day exercise, the hack squat. Feeler set, 2 plates aside. Again, nice control on the negative and then flexing the quads, as you can see here on the way back up, getting a good squeeze at the top, focusing on good depth, full range of motion. And I honestly just love this exercise. I feel like it's been the best for my leg development. Second feeler set, 3 plates aside. Again, nice control, good squeeze, trying to get those legs like C-bum. So this is an example of why I love the Real Paddle Club gym in Marbella. As you see here, I didn't know this guy during my session. We just met. He happened to be using the same machine. We got talking in between sets. He started just pushing me when I was struggling. I did the same for him, and I think that's just what it's all about. Good gym vibes, people encouraging each other, no matter what level you're at. We should always be looking to lift people up, and even if it's just motivating someone to get 1 or 2 extra reps on a simple set of hack squats, that is what it is all about. Admittedly, if he hadn't have been standing there, I probably would have sacked this set off a little early than pushing myself for an extra couple of reps. But I knew he was there, I knew he was with me, and the pressure and the presence of just someone standing there helped me bang out a couple more reps than what I would have done if I had been by myself. So honestly, use people as motivation.
People are here, it's just positive vibes, yeah.
So we've hit back squat, then we've hit hack squat. Now we're moving on to some standing single leg hamstring curls. Can't go very heavy on this, but again, the main focus is getting a good squeeze up, a pause at the top, and then a nice full extension at the bottom. Hamstrings for me are a muscle that I struggle with to get. So single leg movements like this, I find are really good. Same as the single leg extension here. I can focus on a good squeeze, a good tense, and I feel like these single leg machines help you work out any imbalances that you might have in your physique. Then we are moving on to the pendulum squat, which honestly is a machine that I've only really been using recently, and I have grown to love it. I feel like you can get a nice controlled negative and then a good squeeze on the way up. Some pendulum machines are much heavier than others. This one was heavy enough, which is why I've only got about 1 plate on this. But honestly, after everything I had done, my legs were feeling pretty fried at this point, so I was just focusing on getting nice controlled depth and then a good squeeze up at the top. So at this point, I've got a sweaty butt, a sweaty back. I've got a good sweat on, which is a good sign. Honestly, there's just something different I feel about training abroad. Just good atmosphere, fresh air, especially this gym. If you're in Marbella and you are staying for a while, it is definitely worth getting a membership at Real Paddle Club Marbella.
My legs are extremely fried right now. The last thing I want to do is 100 walking lunges, but I said I would do it, so I got to step it up and do it. It's this stage where go home, I've done enough for my legs, but I said I was going to do something, so I got to do it. It's a mental game at this point. Push through, and then you feel that sense of accomplishment after you do what you said you were going to do.
Okay, home stretch now, last exercise of the workout. I said at the start of the workout that I would finish with 100 walking lunges, which I was going to break up into about 4 or 5 sets of 20 to 25 reps. So we'll see how this goes. I honestly got about 60 reps in, and then my glute pump was so good, it was so impressive that the women that were training at the same time were starting to get jealous. I could tell, and so I had to stop.
Walking lunges done, free in some stiff leg deadlift at the end. I promise I did 100 lunges, can't even wink. No, I did about 60. 3 sets of 20, legs are fried. This session is not that unsimilar to what I would do back home, to be honest, because the gym that I train at has a hack squat machine, it has a pendulum. I just don't always back squat every week because of wrestling. I don't want to put too much pressure on my lower back and stuff, so as you saw today, didn't go crazy heavy, just focused on decent weight for me. Again, like I said, I'm not trying to break any records or compete with anyone but myself. That's what it's all about. It's you against you every time, just trying to be better every session, trying to work on things. So good session, last leg day done here in Marbella. Hope you enjoyed the video. If there's anything you want to see coming from me going forward, let me know. But I'm just going to put out content, put out my training. Hope you enjoy it and try and educate a little bit along the way. What's worked for me, it may work for you. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you.